Hi everyone, what should I do if my child is struggling to get back into school mood? What should I do if my child has fallen behind? What questions should I be asking my child's teacher or school administrator? If you're looking for answers to the following questions, keep watching to the end. Remember, this is part 2 of going back to school tips and ideas during this global pandemic. So if you haven't watched part 1, I'm going to put the card here or here. So make sure you watch it after watching this one, or watch that one before you come back to this, because they are all going to add up if you watch them. Question number 1. What should I do if my child has fallen behind? In my opinion, you are not alone in this. I think that many children in general will need extra support to catch up on their learning when schools reopen. Chances that many schools might be making plans for catch-up lessons to help bring students back up to speed is there. Having said that, giving extra support to your child at home by creating routine around school and school work is very important. This can help if they are feeling restless and having trouble focus. This is going to help them to come back to speed quickly. If possible, contact your child's teacher or school to ask questions and stay informed. But if your child is facing specific challenge, let them know they are not spirits. They don't know what has happened within these months. You can understand it's been a long time. They are not, teachers are not spirits. They may not know what has happened. So make sure you let them know if your child is facing a specific challenge during this pandemic. It could be like grief or family member loss or heightened anxiety due to this pandemic, any kind of change at all. You want your child teacher to know. You don't want things to happen before then you will inform them. Rather, you want them to be informed. Take proper measures to make sure your child is focused in class, because that is the most important thing really. Question number 2. What should I do if my child is struggling to go back into school mode? I would suggest that you will have to create a supportive and encouraging environment. Stop reacting. You want to respond positively to question and expression of their feeling. Show support and let your children know it is not only okay, rather it is normal to feel anxious during a time like this. Everybody is actually feeling anxious. They need to know. You would think they know, they need to know that they are not just alone, so that they will not be struggling alone. So I will encourage you, help your children to stick to their routines. Yes, you have made a new routine like I suggested in the previous video. Like I said, if you haven't watched that video, the part 1 video is really important. Like I have suggested that you should create a routine. Help your children to stick to their routines and make learning playful by incorporating into everyday activity like cooking, family reading time, games that will bring you and your children together to reduce their level of stress. The second thing I will advise is, if possible, if you have the time of working from home, you want to join parents or community group to connect with other parents who probably might be going through the same thing with your child. So then people can then share tips and get support and have to support each other. Number 3, what questions should I be asking my child's teacher or school administrators? I can imagine during this time it is natural to have lots of questions, but remember, teachers are human beings like you, so you want to bring your question together. So these are suggestions of some helpful questions you might ask your child's teacher. So the first question I will recommend is, what you want to know: what step has school taken to help ensure safety of students? You want to know that, so that if you know it and understand it, you can come home and break it down for your children, so that if they don't understand when it was said in school, when they come home, you'll be the one to explain it to them so they will understand. Number 2 question that I would recommend is, how would the school refer children who might need referral to specialized support? Another one is, as a parent, you want to show the school that you are interested in what they are doing, that you appreciate their efforts, and you also want to support. So another question you can ask them is, how can I support school safety efforts, including through parents teachers committee or school network? What can I do? You want to be involved in your child's school committee or something that they are doing. So ask them how you can support their safety measure if need be. You want to know if any of the school's safeguarding or bullying policy will change when schools start reopening. You want to know how would the school support the mental health of students and combat any stigma against people who have been sick or have had sick ones. You know, children, they can go to school and start saying all these things. Maybe my mom had coronavirus, my sister had coronavirus, then other children might be thinking, okay. So you want to ask the school, how would the school support the mental health of students and combat any stigma against people who have been sick? My last one, like I will always say, is you want to pray for your children. You want to pray for your children. Cover them before they leave to school every day. It is very important because it's only God. We are going to try as human beings to take safety measures and also to take precaution, but it is God that protects. It is God that can only help us because there is nothing. We have limitation as human beings, but it's God that is the one that has the ultimate power. He is the one that can protect our children while they are in school. You are only going to try your best as a human being, but it's God that will protect them. So you want to pray for them and let them know that you're praying for them, and also ask them to pray for themselves. Let them pray because it's very important. I hope this video has been really helpful. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I will encourage you to subscribe to this channel and support what we are doing. Thank you.